And welcome to Gino's Gem. I'm going to show you a naked put system to make life easy for you guys getting into naked puts. And you know, if you're already doing it, you probably know this. It's nice to have a good broker that helps you or software that helps you pick a naked put. The most common one is using a certain delta, a certain return. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of stocks out there and a lot of math can make your brain explode. That's why we have this thing called Gino Gems. Why? To make life easier. I'm just trying to make your trading life easier. These are hacks, tricks, things that help you make a shortcut with the math trading. You know, I'll jump into like Tackle 25. I love the naked puts on Tackle 25. We do what's called a boomerang trade. We sell puts. If we get assigned, we turn around, take the stock and sell calls. But when you do these, there's certain things you look for. I'll show you how to set up your account here in less than 30 seconds. This is how you do it. When you go to your option chain, one of the things that Thinkorswim does and other brokers is you can put different columns in here. And it makes it so much easier when you're selling puts out of the money on whatever stock, whether you want to take assignment or not. So you know if it's worth it. Is it worth bringing in a certain percent return? Because if you're going for cash flow, you have to have a certain return. Sometimes I see people doing naked puts and they're making like, 1% every 6 weeks. And I'm like, there's dividend payers out there that are better than that. Why even taking the risk? So here it is right here. Here's the most common ones. If you hit the layout, you hit customize, you've got the mark. That's the middle of the bid ask. Probability it'll be out of the money on expiration. So the probability it's going to expire worthless, which is good to people that sell options. Delta. Delta is another way to gauge, will it be in the money? So that's the opposite of out of the money. Delta is the chance it'll be in the money on expiration that many days away. Return on capital is so important. Return on capital, because if you're in a margin account, it's different than a cash account. They're only going to hold up like 15% of the money when you sell the option. And then you have return on risk. What if the stock goes bankrupt on selling that put? So the old way to do it is this. I'll go in here and sell this put. And you'd go in here without those little indicators. I'm going to try to get 22 cents. You would come in here, go like this and go, okay, you know what? I'm going to make 21 bucks after commissions here. We'll just call it 22. They're going to hold up $250. Okay, what's that return? You get your calculator and try to figure it out. Is it worth it? Then you have to look at this and go, you know what? If I get that return, that's in 32 days. If it expires worthless. But what's the max risk on that? What if the stock goes bankrupt? Well, the max risk on that is right here. You can see max loss, $2,478, because that's what you're getting assigned on the stock for. So it's a lot of math. It's so much easier not to do that. Here's your Gino Gem. Put in those things in that order. You got the mark, what you're trying to sell it at, the probability out of the money, the delta, the return on capital, and the ROR. Me personally, here's my system. It's the easiest in the world. I want less than a 10 delta, and I want at least 1% a week. So if I go out here, I go like this. Look, I'll pick my 9 and I look at the chart and I see if I like it. Throwing in one of our Tackle 25, Kohl's Corporation. I'm going a month out just to start with. That's about 4.5 weeks. We'll call it 4 to 5 weeks. So I look over here. I look for a delta less than 10. There's my delta less than 10. And I'm looking for at least 4%. So guess what? This one all the way to here. I could sell any of these puts between 21 and 26. I'm going to look at one that's very liquid. I like to get at least 20 bucks in here. So I'm going with this 25 right there. That's my guy. I might do the 26. I look at the chart and the chart is right on support. Love it. That's the one I'm doing. Boom, done. Why? No math. It had my probability out of the money, 90%. My delta's under 10. And it's double the return I'm looking for. Let me do one more. Watch how quick I do it. Time me. Here we go. Ready? Let's do AMD. AMD, it's pulling back. I'll wait for it to pull back. This is a weekly chart, but I'm just looking at this. I'm just going to jump right into the options. I'm looking for a month out, at least 4%. Delta under 10. Here's my delta. There's 10. Anything under here works. Can I get 4.5%? There's 7. I could drop all the way there. I'm at the 66. Let's go see what 66 looks like on the chart. 66 is way below support here. That's it. That's the one I'm doing. Plenty of distance out of the money. there you have it, guys. That's my 3 seconds to a naked put system right there, using odds, using calculations, and not having to burn your brain with the math, because that's what Gino Gems is all about. Shortcuts to make your trading life easier. Go ahead and click through all the Gino Gems. Let me know how it helps you. If you find any you want to share, email me at team@tackletrading.com.